All right. So, who are you cosplaying today?
Actually, I'm just kind of messing around. You know, my friend actually ordered the suit from me. I get a connection for this company that sells it, and he bailed out on me. So I'm like, "Fuck you, it's mine." And then I'm just like, well, you know, now that I have it, I may as well wear it. Yesterday I had my Deadpool and everything, but like today I wanted to change it up a little bit. So I threw on my custom-made vest that I made myself.
Oh wow!
You can see on the back here, it's a custom patchwork.
Wow. You do that kind of thing professionally, or just for fun, or? Just
for fun. I've also made plainsman boots. I actually make moccasins professionally, so I don't actually have a company or anything. Just when my friends order want one, then like $100, and I can get them some really good quality leather and make them some moccasins.
Yeah.
Otherwise, yeah, it's just a hobby.
Yeah. So you say you did Deadpool?
Yeah.
You have a thing for the full suits, or?
If I'm gonna dress up, I go full out. Actually, yesterday I haven't actually finished my Deadpool costume, so I was the one who looked like a cowboy Deadpool because my normal clothes are cowboy stuff. I'm actually a cowboy from Hawaii.
Oh wow!
Even though I don't actually have the Hawaiian accent right now, it's mostly because I switch up accents whenever I want to.
Yeah. That's cool. So when you use the restroom, how long does it take to get out of this?
This is the first time I'm using this particular suit. And I've already broken one of the 2 zippers on it, so it'll probably take me about 15 minutes to get out of the damn thing.
So proper planning is what you need to do.
Absolutely.
That's cool.
Low amount of drinking. I can actually drink through the suit though.
Oh wow.
Which is kind of fun. You know, people walk up and see you with a bottle of water chugging in, they're just like, how is he doing that?
That's cool.
One of my favorite things to do is you can see I brought some goggles.
Okay, yeah.
Take the goggles and I put those on. And then I walk around, people think I've got like eye holes. I just pull them off and people are like, what the fuck? But yeah, I'm a big fan of custom-made stuff, which is why I decided to sport the vest.
That's pretty cool.
The hat just kind of goes with the vest, so I threw it on too.
Yeah.
And this is actually my mom's old showpiece wooden sword.
Oh wow.
So I kind of just like threw a bunch of shit together.
So you go to other conventions too, or what?
This is actually my first convention. And I do plan on going to other conventions also.
Cool. What's the craziest thing you've seen so far?
Craziest thing I've seen so far? I don't know. Well, probably me, but I don't know. It's hard to beat a level of crazy like me. I did some pretty fun stuff yesterday, but best costume I'd see was somebody came as Pyramid Head, like full on.
He's right there, yeah.
I can't see very well on this thing, but I'll probably bump into him a little bit later and do something crazy.
Yeah, can I ask what you do for a living?
I actually have 3 different jobs, 2 of which are rock climbing jobs. One, I work at Hangar 18 Hangar 18 Indoor Rock Gym on Rosecrans in the city of Hawthorne. The other, we just do private events, public events, stuff like that. We set up a portable rock wall, and I can do pretty much everything in the job. So wherever I'm needed, I work there. And then I also work for kind of a family business, hauling and repair business. I won't give away the name because this is probably bad for appearance for them. But so hauling and repairs and rock climbing. And then I have a hobby job, pizza business, on my Facebook, Nolan's Custom Pizza, Nolin. And I make gourmet pizzas from scratch.
Wow.
And sell them for the best possible price I can get.
Cool. All right, thanks a lot for your time.
No problem.
I don't know what's going on here. All right, so who are you cosplaying today?
It's Guy Gardner.
What do you like about that character?
That he's a total douche.
Is he? I guess he's part of the same universe as the Green Lantern.
He's one of the. He was actually supposed to be the original Green Lantern.
Oh, okay.
But the ring was closer to Hal when it was looking for him.
What did you think about the movie?
It's terrible. No guy.
Do you go to other conventions too?
Yeah, I go to Comic-Con and WonderCon and Anaheim Comic-Con.
What makes Comikaze different from the other conventions?
That it's in Los Angeles primarily. It's brand new. It feels a little bit more personal than like some of the bigger ones.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Can I ask what you do for a living?
What do I do? I do websites.
Websites. Can you give a plug? What, you have your own company or? Just...
I work for homes.com.
Oh, okay, cool. What's the craziest thing you've seen today?
Actually, we just got here.
Oh, you just got here? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So actually, the Marvel vs. Capcom photography over there.
Oh,
It's kind of funny.
Cool. If you had a chance to reboot any series or bring any franchise to the big screen, what would it be?
Star Wars. George Lucas just ruined it. If I did it my way, it'd be a lot better.
Why do you think there haven't been more DC movies?
I think DC. There's too many hands in the pie, basically. Too many cooks in the kitchen. You got Warner, you got all the different companies that are trying to make it, whereas Marvel makes its own movies, but DC has to go through Warner Brothers and Time Warner and all those. So I think they need to figure out what they want to do first, and then go from there.
Cool. Thanks a lot for your time.
No problem.
So try to speak up loud. So who are you cosplaying today?
This is my own original design. It's a steampunk peacock.
Okay, where'd you come up with the concept? You just on your own just decided randomly?
Well, I had this green shirt and I had this green choker, and many moons ago at Pirate Days, the first one, I came up with the idea to put them both together, and I developed it from there since it's green like a peacock.
Yeah.
So it just took a life of its own after that.
What do you like about steampunk?
I like the diversity, that there isn't what really rules to it, that anything goes and you can be whoever you want in whatever time period you want.
Are you part of any like guilds or anything like that, groups?
Yes, I'm part of the Manicore Society.
Okay.
And it is headed by our Captain Wong Wei, and you can find him on Facebook and MySpace, and you could also find the Manicore Society on Facebook.
Okay, do you go to other conventions?
I go to almost every convention I can.
What makes Comikaze different from others?
Well, this is my first time here. It's the first time it's happened, and I really like everything about this. It's different. Like, there's just everything. It's not just steampunk. It's not just anime. It's not just one thing. It's everything all into one, and you could get other ideas from different people of what you want to be next year, or ask them about what their costume is.
Can I ask what you do for a living?
I'm a medical assistant and a phlebotomist at a children's clinic.
Oh, okay, cool. Do you have anything you want to promote? Are you on Twitter or anything like that?
I am on Twitter. I'm on Tumblr, and it's lowercase s, capital A N. Well, let me start all over again. I'm sorry. I can't even spell right now. It's capital SAINT CHIMO. It's Saint Chimo.
Cool. Thanks a lot for your time.
Thank you.
Okay, so what is your company all about?
Girls and corpses.
What kind of people like girls and corpses?
Just about anyone, I'm pretty sure.
What do you think the lure is of a corpse and a girl next to each other?
I don't know, girls just want to pose with them. When they see these corpses, they always want to have their pictures taken with them, so yeah, I don't know, it's hot.
What's your most popular theme, I guess?
Let's see, this is the Tara Patrick one, and I really like David Hasselhoff's.
Okay.
He's really scary.
Yeah. Have you actually seen a real corpse in person?
The creator, the editor-in-chief, he's not here right now. Corpsey. Yeah, they have real corpses in every issue. But they don't specify which ones are real.
Okay. So I guess, how do you guys find your the models? Is just
Oh, they come pouring in.
Like,
Everybody wants to
do
be
they
on
know
it.
that, like, you tell them, okay, you're gonna be posing with a corpse, or I mean, and do like some of them freak out, or like some
Yeah,
like,
we have to like beat them off with a stick. There's so many girls that want to be in this magazine.
yeah. So like, what are the rules about shooting with the corpse? Can you do it in public? Does it have to be in the studio, or?
Yeah, you can do it anywhere.
What's the craziest thing you've seen in this convention so far?
This.
All right, cool. And if people want to find you online, where do they go?
Girlsandcorpses.com.
Cool. Thanks a lot.
Hold it up so you can still see in the shot here. Yeah, like that. There you go.
We got the baby dog. Okay, so for those that don't know, who are you cosplaying today?
Who?
Yeah, who?
What do you mean?
Like, who's your character?
Oh, Tusken Raider from Star Wars.
What do you like about that character?
They're just rad looking.
Yeah? Did you make this all by yourself?
Yeah, I made the whole thing.
How long did it take to make?
I've been making it over the last couple years since episode 3 came out.
Yeah.
So I just kept upgrading and kind of.
What's your favorite episode?
Empire Strikes Back.
Which one?
Empire Strikes
Okay,
Back.
same here. What do you think about all the revisions that George Lucas has done over the subsequent video releases?
They don't bother me that much. There's a couple I don't like, but for the most part, I'm fine with it.
Yeah. Do you have any good trivia regarding your character?
There's a rad Tusken Raider in the game Mysteries of the... No, wait. What's it called? Oh, I can't remember the game right now. The battle game on PlayStation.
Oh, okay, cool. Can I ask what you do for a living?
Clean swimming pools.
Oh, okay. What's the craziest story you can say on camera that you've encountered? Any cougars or anything like that trying at you?
No, it's not too crazy.
People are usually out of the house when you're doing your thing?
Yeah, usually left alone.
All right, what's the craziest thing you've seen in the convention so far?
The craziest thing? Gosh, I don't know. There's so many crazy things going on.
Do you go to other conventions?
Yeah, Comic-Con normally.
Okay, what makes this one different from Comic-Con?
I don't know. It feels just kind of like a smaller version of Comic-Con for the most part.
Cool.
And less big stuff going on.
Cool. All right, thanks a lot for your time.
Sure.
So for those that don't know, who are you dressed up as today?
Well, I'm dressed up as Phantom of the Opera.
What do you like about that character?
I think it's an interesting character who has a lot to give to the world and is still confused about how to do it.
Are you a big fan of other musicals?
I am. I love Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Okay. What is the last musical you saw?
Oh, I've seen so many. It's hard to imagine. I keep re-seeing ones that I've done before with different casts. So Evita is great. Les Miserables. There's just so many good musicals.
What do you like about this convention in general? Because I know like this, we see a lot of comic characters, video game characters, but you brought the fan. So what was the allure of this convention compared to others?
The allure was my daughter persuaded me to dress as Phantom, and she goes to Comic-Con and the anime events, and so she drags me along occasionally. But it's great fun.
Okay, cool.
And
what's the craziest thing you've seen today?
The greatest thing? Oh my! I think Cassandra Peterson.
Okay.
I've been a long-time fan of Elvira.
Cool. Can I ask what you do for a living?
I'm an engineer.
Okay, what kind of engineer?
Electronics engineer.
Excuse me?
Electronics, microwave, and RF.
Okay, cool. Thanks a lot for your time.
Thank you. I'm going to go.
Okay, so you're cosplaying as Rorschach?
I am Rorschach.
What do you like about Rorschach?
What's not to like? Look at me.
What's the craziest thing you've seen today?
What's the craziest thing? A guy in a bikini.
A guy in a bikini.
Homosexual, possibly. I'll have to check later.
What makes this convention different from others?
It's quaint, small, it's intimate.
Cool. Can I ask what you do for a living?
Do you really want to know?
Sure. Thanks a lot for your time. So, for those that don't know, who are you cosplaying?
I am Alan Walker from the Greyman in furry form.
What is that character known for?
He's how do I say? He's an exorcist that is a part of the Black Order. He's trying to protect the world from the Millennium Earl. And Millennium Earl is just basically trying to destroy the world with his Akuma.
What do you like about that character so much?
I just always liked his personality. Like, he's really nice and very heroic and stuff like that.
This is a great costume. Did you make it yourself?
Yes, I did.
How long did it take to make?
It took me about a week.
A week? That's not very long. Do you do this professionally or?
I'm kind of, this is actually the first one I've ever done, so I'm still learning like different stuff. Yeah, that's everything I made. I'm just still learning how to like make the heads properly. It's all foam based with obviously fur covering it.
Yeah. Is it 100 degrees inside the hat?
Yeah, it does get about that hot.
What's the craziest thing you've seen today?
The craziest thing I've seen? I think I saw a guy walking around on stilts.
Stilts.
Yeah.
That's cool. Can I ask what you do for a living?
What do I do for a living?
Yeah.
I'm still in school. I'm in college right now. I'm actually studying to be a costume designer for like movies and TV.
Okay, well, looks like you've got a good start going on.
Yeah, I do.
What's your dream job? Like, what do you any kind of series or genre you like the most?
No, pretty much anything as long as I can get into the business.
Cool. Can people find your work online or anything?
Yeah, I have an account on furaffinity.net. I'm Shadow Dragon 13, and on DeviantArt I am Hoko Girl 13.
Are you on Twitter?
No, I'm not on Twitter.
Okay, cool. Thanks a lot for your time.
No problem.
So who are you guys cosplaying today?
We are the Red Shirt Army. Red Shirt Army, Star Trek. Here's the rest of our crew right here.
Is this a original concept or actually part of the series or something?
She's the muscle. What's your question? Sorry.
Is it an original concept or actually part of, was it conceived in the series somehow?
Yeah, this is just a Star Trek red shirt outfit. You can pretend to be in charge like a captain or an engineer, or you can be a red shirt that's getting ready to die. But since we've got a sea of red shirts, feeling pretty safe.
I think I'm in charge here.
What do you guys like about Star Trek so much?
It's pretty great because it's got like awesome motives and it has
characters,
wonderful writing, and it also talks about like society, exactly, social issues, but rather than saying black and white, they say Klingons and Romulans, or people with half their face black and half their face white. Am I right?
Cool. What's the craziest thing you guys have seen today?
Today?
we just saw it.
I think there's a guy with a really big head that's pretty crazy. Yesterday, my favorite thing was definitely the guy dressed as Sauron from Lord of the Rings. That was pretty
he's
odd.
like clinking around and stuff, right?
That's amazing. We love that.
That was some outfit.
The thing that was most amazing to us was how 9 people dressed up as Boba Fett cowered in fear when 3 of us walked by.
Do you guys go to other conventions?
Yes. Oh, yes.
What makes Comikaze different from the others?
Comikaze so far has been really cool because it's local. It's in LA, and I think it's only going to get better since it's only the first year, so it's going to get really cool next year. And I think what I like about it is it's kind
close.
It's close. It rivals Comic-Con. It gives you an alternative to do something cooler, better, closer. And Leah, what do you want to add to that?
He said it all.
And I meant it.
I see you have a no fur pin. Is that you're making a statement there?
Well, I didn't bring my pips to signify my rank as captain, by the way.
That's because the nobody.
So when we saw the PETA thing, I said, oh, that's perfect because rather than be a captain, I'll just be a guy that stands up for things that are important.
Cool. Can I ask what you guys do for a living?
Leah is a singer.
Oh, okay.
And I am an actor.
Okay. Where can we find your work online or anything you want to promote?
Yeah, at youtube.com/inprovence. INPROVENCE.
Okay.
In Provence, YouTube or Facebook.
Cool. Thanks a lot for your time. So, who are you guys cosplaying today? Or is this an original?
We're just original, made up steampunk pirate.
Original designs.
Yeah.
Traveling through time, destroying undead.
It's really great. What do you guys like about steampunk so much?
The creativity.
I like the history, blending the history in with your own ability to create something unusual from your imagination. So it's kind of a modern day fairy tale, but you know you can do anything you can imagine.
You get to think out of the box and create new costume pieces. Like,
Are you guys part of any groups or guilds or anything like that? Just for
No,
fun?
not yet.
Did you guys make all this yourself?
Actually, Damsel in this dress right here, she made my costume. I co-created by giving her ideas, and then
the vest and
this is
pants
Clockwork Couture.
Okay. How long did it take to make?
Putting it together about 4 or 5 months, and then the jewelry. I made some of the jewelry.
Wow. It's very detailed.
Yeah. And then his wrist thingy I designed, and somebody on Etsy made it. Witchworks made it on Etsy.
Wow. Do you guys work in production for?
I do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm a documentary filmmaker.
I do visual effects and animation.
Oh, okay. What's the name of the company you work for?
Sony Imageworks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, one
Cool.
of the big ones.
Are you working on anything you can discuss right now, or?
Well, we're doing Spider-Man, we're doing Oz, we're doing Hotel Transylvania, which is what I'm mostly working on right now.
Cool.
Yeah.
Since you're in the industry, I guess, what are your comments on 3D?
What's that?
What comments do you have about 3D? What's
You mean stereo 3D?
Video?
What's that?
The image, 3D image. 3D video.
Movies.
You're talking about like stereographic with glasses?
Sure, yeah.
Or just animation in general, 3D animation?
The glasses, I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, Sony's really embedded in it, so we're trying to support them by creating as much as we can that that helps out with their 3D TVs and all that. But as far as creating in 3D, it's not something that most of us enjoy. We don't really enjoy the process very much because it doesn't really add to the creativity of the process. But sometimes the outcome is good. It really depends on the movie and what the filmmakers are trying to do. Avatar was amazing in 3D.
Yeah, with 3D.
So it's an example where that was really a great idea to do that in 3D. But there's some movies that probably shouldn't be bothered with in 3D.
But it seems to be the hot copycat thing to do.
And there's movies like Surf's Up that should have been in 3D. Like not every movie, but it's good in a lot of movies.
What's the craziest thing you guys have seen so far?
Here?
Yeah.
All the Boba Fetts, the multiple Boba Fetts.
Oh,
Yeah,
That was funny.
a lot of great costumes.
And there's a big steampunk guy in I don't know what he's in. Have you seen him in the metal cone?
Oh, yeah.
Steampunk something.
Yeah.
And it's great to see all these artists here,
Uh-huh.
and signing their work, and it's really great to have all this art creativity all in one place. Yeah.
You look kind of like a bunch of other actors, if you don't mind saying. Do you ever get that? Like, do people ever confuse you for?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, it happens.
What have you gotten?
I'm like, no, I'm behind the camera.
Yeah.
We're both behind the camera now.
Cool. Thanks a lot for your time.
All right, thank you.
All right. For those that don't know, who are you cosplaying today?
Speed Racer.
What do you like about Speed Racer?
I just like how simultaneously awful and great the old show was.
Yeah.
The animation was just bare bones, but it's just so campy and just fun. And I actually legitimately like the new movie too. So.
Oh, the recent one that came out?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I mean, like it was colorful and a lot of people had problems with it, but I loved it. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, just one of my favorite characters.
Are you a fast driver yourself?
A little too fast, yeah.
Yeah, well, you get the sports car and everything?
No, unfortunately. I used to drive a 70 El Camino in high school.
Oh, wow.
But I'm commuting to LA from like Inland Empire, so I had to get something economy.
That's cool. I guess, did you make all this yourself?
It's actually a lot of thrift store stuff.
Okay.
The helmet was like a black motorcycle helmet I found for like $30 and I just painted it.
Nice. What's the craziest thing you've seen today?
Craziest. There was a, pretty scantily clad Catwoman. I was walking around. That was pretty crazy. I don't know. It's been pretty tame. That Cyclops that's over there is pretty cool.
Have you seen any other characters from Speed Racer?
Actually, no.
Wow.
I was kind of surprised. I guess. I don't know. It's always good to be unique though at these things.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Do you go to other conventions?
The only one that I've ever been to really is San Diego. I don't really travel around a whole lot.
Yeah.
But I'd like to go to Anaheim and maybe San Francisco this year.
Yeah. Is there anything that Comikaze can do to improve the convention next year?
if they could somehow magically have like twice as much parking and maybe like not let everyone in because it's getting so commercial and so crowded. That's why this one's been great though, is because it's so small. It's more about the art. And it's really cool.
Cool.
And plus, $12 a ticket is like, I mean, I hope that
not bad.
lasts.
I can afford that.
Yeah. Hopefully it stays that way. We'll see.
Can I ask what you do for a living?
I'm actually a 3D modeler.
Oh, okay.
For a company called Graphic Film Company. It's Simon West.
Okay. Are they known for anything? Or like,
well, Simon West is directing Expendables 2 right now. He did the first Expendables. And stuff. I'm working on an animated film that he's doing now. It's like a war movie. So.
Okay. Cool. Where can people find your work online?
I have a card in my wallet. It's jmachado.com. I mean, I need to update my site.
Are you on Twitter?
What?
Are you on Twitter?
Yes, I am. It's Jasothan.
Jason what?
Jasothan, Jaysathan.
Cool. Can I get that card? Or?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, thanks a lot for your time.
So a guy named David Mack, David Ward, and this guy.
I'm cosplaying Siren Gem from Tron Legacy.
Okay, what do you like about that character?
And I found out he was
I think what attracted me is just the whole sci-fi futuristic. I like sci-fi, the futuristic movies, and the fact that I'm a costume designer. I like the whole light-up aspect of these costumes, and that really attracted me to it. And just that incorporated with the sci-fi part and the lighting, it was a challenge for me. This one doesn't actually light up. I have a Korra costume that lights up.
Okay, did you construct this yourself?
Excuse me?
Did you make this yourself?
It was a collaboration. My girlfriend did a pattern design for it, and I sewed it all up.
So I just packed up.
Cool. What do you think about the state of 3D?
What are you doing here?
I think it's beginning to become an overkill.
Apparently you are.
I think Tron Legacy, we went to go see it in 3D IMAX, and it was incredible, but it's like everything now is like Muppets or whatever is coming out next in 3D. It's like I think they're using it as the only way they could get people to go to the movies nowadays.
Right.
Yes.
That's funny.
What's the craziest thing you've seen today?
Ashley just arrived just to get to this costume contest on time, but what I'm seeing in here looks pretty incredible. I'm usually late to these events because of these crazy costumes I have to put on.
Do you go to other conventions?
Excuse me?
Do you go to other conventions?
Yes, I do. I've been going to San Diego Comic Con since 1999, and I go every year. I make my own costumes.
What do you think makes Comikaze different from others?
This year's Comikaze, I love it. I came yesterday. I was very, nobody knew what to expect. It's the first time they're doing this, and it was looks like a pretty good response. I really like it. Yeah, I'm glad they made something like this in LA for us to. It's close for me, like 10-minute drive.
Nice. Can I ask what you do for a living?
I'm sorry?
Can I ask what you do for a living?
Yes, I actually work for the Disney Channel.
Hire some scrub artists and some
what do you do there?
I'm a satellite operator to the cable networks. We send the feeds up to satellite out to the cable companies.
And just because it's a comic book with something that looks kind of like the Terminator on it, we're going to buy it.
Are you on Twitter?
Right? No, we never buy it
on
because it's
Twitter
crap. It's
and
insulting, and we
Facebook,
all know it,
Flickr,
right? So
yes,
Todd and I were like,
DeviantArt.
If people want to get a hold of you, how do they?
My name, you can usually find my handle on Anessa. It's ANNISSE.
Let's make a great comic.
If you go on Twitter search, you can find me like that. Facebook, and also my fan like page on Facebook is Anessa DF. So just put Anessa and a DF for Dom Patel. That's my website, dompatel.com.
So there's two ways to go.
Thanks a lot for your time.
Thank you.
Okay. So for that, those that don't know, who are you cosplaying?
I am Cyclops from X-Men.
What do you like about Cyclops so much?
His costume. And his hair. I wish I had his hair.
Did you make this yourself?
Yes, I did.
How long did it take to make?
Like in total about 14 hours maybe.
Oh wow, cool. Do you go to other conventions?
I've been to one in San Francisco. I haven't been to Comic-Con yet.
What do you think about this one so far?
So far it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's close to home and it's pretty awesome. So
I saw another Cyclops walk up right there. How many others have you seen?
Just him actually.
Yeah.
There's a really cool rogue over there. We took photos earlier.
Yeah. What'd you think about the reboot?
What's that?
What did you think about First Class?
I liked First Class better than the last one. First Class, I think, was my favorite so far.
Yeah, for sure. If you could reboot any other series, do you have any in mind?
I don't know. I haven't thought about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get back to you. Maybe Fantastic Four could have been better, I think.
I haven't seen it, but I heard it could have been better too. What's the craziest thing you've seen so far?
Those crazy robot things, I don't know what they are. They're like dragon robots.
Yeah.
They're pretty awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
Can I ask what you do for a living?
Yeah, I'm an optician. I do glasses.
Oh, no wonder.
Yeah.
That's cool. Are you a fan of LASIK?
What's that?
Are you a fan of LASIK?
Not for myself.
Yeah.
Others love it. My friend's done it, so.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Can people find your what's the office you work for?
I work in Eagle Park at Silver Lake Medical Center.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Are you on Twitter?
What's that?
Are you on Twitter?
No, I'm not.
Okay, cool. Anything you want to promote or a special message you want to say?
No.
Are you going to be part of this contest?
No, I'm not. I came too late. I didn't know they had a costume, but there's far better costumes out there.
Cool. Thanks a lot for your time.
Yeah, no problem.
So, for those that don't know, I guess you're the Predator. Is it any particular Predator?
Yes, this is the Predator from Predator 2.
From Predator 2, okay.
Yes, the one that unfortunately fell to Danny Glover.
Yeah. What do you like about Predator so much?
I like the honor of the culture and the fact that they look really badass. They have advanced weaponry and technology.
What do you? How long did it take to make?
This took about 6 months to make. I didn't make it myself. I actually have a friend who made it for me. Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry.
Hey, hold on. So about 6 months to make.
Cool. What's the craziest thing you've seen so far?
Oh my God, I don't know. I mean, this guy's pretty badass, and I really like the Doctor Doom. That was my favorite.
What did you think about the last Predator movie, Predators? I guess. Right?
It was so-so. I mean, it was nice they had the nod to the original Predator, but I didn't really like the designs of the new Predators.
Do you think there's any hope for a reboot, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, always. I love to see them on screen, no matter how they do them.
Cool. Can I ask what you do for a living?
I work IT for elementary school.
Oh, wow, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
Surprise, I'm a nerd.
Is it getting crazy with kids having their own phones and everything now?
Oh my God, don't even tell me about it. Yes, it's crazy.
Cool, thanks a lot for your time. Okay, so
I'm going to be looking at you though, is that okay?
What's that?
Can I look at you or should I look at the camera?
At the camera.
Okay.
So for those that don't know, who are you cosplaying?
I'm cosplaying as Rydia from Final Fantasy IV. It's an artwork version, so it's kind of interpretive by design, but it's pretty close to the drawing.
What is that character known for?
Sorry?
What is that character known for?
The character, she's a summoner. She actually started out as a little girl, and she got like trapped in some like dimension or something, and became like 17.
Yeah.
And she summons these monsters called Eidolons and stuff. So she knows what's up.
Sounds like a big time gamer.
Yes, I love playing video games. My favorite actually is BioShock. I cosplayed a little sister last year, this past year, and I like being pretty too.
So you go to other conventions?
Yes, I've been going to conventions for about 6 years now. I'm only 18, so I started when I was 13. But this is about my 7th costume this year, and maybe my 10th convention or so. But it's my first time in LA, and I'm happy to be here.
What do you think makes Comikaze different from other conventions?
Comikaze, I think, is a very different crowd. I was actually talking to my friends about it, remarking that, there are different people dressed up. There's anime, there's comic books, video games, and just everyone's very nice and accepting because, people aren't, very judgmental here. It's very relaxed, and I like that.
Sure. This is a great costume. Did you make it all yourself?
Yes, I made everything myself 2 years ago. It took about a year. I was 16 when I made it, and it was a lot of labor and effort, but I think it came out well.
What's the craziest thing you've seen so far here?
I haven't really seen many crazy things. I've, honestly, Dragon Con tops it all. If you've been to Atlanta, that's where I'm from.
Okay, cool.
But there are some amazing costumes here. People look great, and everyone's really nice, and I'm happy to be here.
Are you here just for the event, or?
I'm here with a bunch of friends. We're just all hanging out, having fun.
Okay.
So.
What makes Atlanta different from LA?
Well, for one, I've seen less hobos. I go to Georgia Tech, so I'm just like, hobos everywhere! It's actually colder here. I think it's just the weather this week. But, of course, it's the South, and then the East Coast, and then West Coast.
Yeah.
I think it, I don't know, what was I saying? I'm trying to think of more things to say. I don't know. I like the ATL. That's where it's at.
Can I ask what you're studying?
I'm studying industrial design.
Okay.
It's in the College of Architecture, so every day I'm drawing stuff, and I'm a slave to design.
Cool. Do you have a website where people can find your work or anything?
Well, my cosplay name is London2191. I'm on DeviantArt, cosplay.com. I'm on Twitter. I'm pretty sure you just Google me and find me everywhere and spell the K.
How's
So
it?
it's Minikale.
Okay, cool.
Mnikale.
Cool. Thanks a lot for your time.
Okay, thank you.